What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Ticket Game Fanatic. I'm back with y'all today, David. Back with another Battlefield 3 gameplay out this year. Oh man, I swear I forgot I said I was trying to stop cussing. I still said bitch, but that's not that bad of a word. I can let that one go. But anyway, man, I'm back with another Battlefield. I neglected this game for a while. I haven't been playing it much because just couldn't get those YouTube friendly games, man. And as we fast forward here, because this was a 16-minute game and I actually had to do a lot of editing, I wasn't lazy this time. I was like, alright, I'm gonna stop being lazy so I can get a Battlefield gameplay that's not Team Deathmatch. So it was a 16-minute game. I dropped it and lowered it down to 8 minutes. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. First things first, I want to talk about my last video. Make sure you look in the video response if you missed it. But it was me getting owned in Modern Warfare 3 by a whole bunch of campers, and you know, it was called you know, I forgot what it was called. Why do I stay forgetting the names of my videos? But it was called Press the Real Issue. I think that's what it was. But anyway, if you click on it, you'll find out. I don't care. But just click it. But basically it was about, you know, why the game is so easy to camp on. And I was ranting. You know, that's you know, part of the series of the Ranting Gamer. And well, whenever I do a rant, that is going to be what it's going to be titled first, because besides, since I rant all the time, just make a series out of it. So yeah. But I want to thank Brock, aka BNB Enterprise, if you guys know who he is. But I want to thank him because he actually went out his way and retweeted the video, because I noticed I have like 21 or something thumbs up, man. I don't ever get more than like 17 thumbs up, man, and I got 21. So that had to be part of him going around retweeting it. I'm gonna say that was him, because I don't normally get that unless it's like an EA Sports video. And you know, oh, and speaking of that, you know, your boy Tick did pick up Madden today, you know, straight after school, and I went and picked it up. And I'm also going to talk about school too, by the way, because today was my first day of school this semester, and it was off the hook. You know, a lot I had to go through today. But before I get into that, I just want to say thank you, Brock, man. And he didn't have to do that, y'all, because, you know, I was talking about one of his favorite games. I mean, Brock is known for Call of Duty. You know, that's what he plays. I don't really see it. I don't think I've ever seen him play anything else. So, you know, he's a real hardcore Call of Duty head. So, you know, that's kind of strange that he would be the one to retweet it. So I'm glad he did. I mean, he probably retweeted to some bigger commentators, but they're not going to care because they like the game. They'll just look at me like, you know, he's just a small town commentator, don't know what he's talking about. So, but I still want to thank him for doing that. So, thank you, Brock. Thank you. But I had another topic I was going to do for today, but I actually forgot it. Because, you know, I normally don't really think of the topics I'm going to talk about most of the time. So, you know, sometimes I do have a real topic, and that's, you can tell, because that's like the cleanest commentary I'll ever do. I won't go and stuff like that all the time. It'll be just straightforward, me talking about a topic and, you know, remembering everything I talk about. But I kind of switched it today because I couldn't remember what the topic was I was going to talk about. So I'm going to talk about my first day of school, because yeah, this was a crazy day. All right, so first off, man, I know a lot of you guys follow me on Twitter. If you didn't see my tweet from earlier, it was around like 9 something, like 9:40 or something like that, Eastern. Basically, you know, I was like extra late for class, man, because I know a lot of you guys know who went to college or goes to college. You know, that first day of the first semester is always like the most busiest semester. You get the new freshmen in there, and you know, they all got their classes and everything like that. So, you know, I got to school probably like 5 minutes before my class was going to start, and I didn't get into class until like 20 minutes after the point, because man, there was no place to park. I mean, absolutely no place to park. Get the Duke, homeboy. And you think I knew you was coming from around there, but then he gave me the Duke, though. He gave me the extra shotgun Dizzle Duke. But dog, like, it was just so busy, son. Like, I could not find a parking spot. I actually drove around the whole campus one time looking for a parking spot and couldn't find one. I went through like every single lot and could not find a parking spot. So I finally got a parking spot and got into class, and you know, my first class is pretty cool. Not mad at it, you know. The professor seems pretty cool, so happy about that. But the main thing I was happy about at college was, I ain't even gonna lie, the females, man. Oh my, those freshmen in there are on point. Now, mind you, I'm pretty old, about 26 years old, so I really don't want to date no 18-year-old, but some of them was on point though, and they could get it if they wanted it. But yeah, man, it was some bad females there, man. You know, they was walking around in little mini skirts, thicker than a Snicker bar, thicker than a first grade pencil. They was just thick, son. That joint was crazy. But but that, on the other point, on the other note, I'm close to graduating. I went and found out this year what I needed to do to graduate, and I'm pretty close, man. So you guys need to wish me luck. I probably won't graduate by the end of this year, but more than likely next year I might graduate. Unless I like go real hard this year, I can graduate. I mean, it's just some circumstances that are holding me back. I took a math class like a few semesters ago, passed it, but I didn't get my money, and it didn't pay for my class, so I owe for it, and they had to erase it off the records. Even though, you know, my teacher emailed me and said that I actually passed the class with a C. And I need that class to take these other 2 classes that I actually need to graduate. And I need about $500 something to pay for that one class. Stop! Still stop! But yeah, I need about $500 something to pay for that one class. Look at me, I'm so stuck in this tree. I almost rage quit because I was like, yo, I can't get out of it. But I gotta find a way to see if I could like do some increment payments. First, I gotta hope that they can actually pull it up, saying I passed the class. Cause look, I failed that class 3 times, and at that school, if you fail a class 3 times, you can't take it anymore. So I need that pass because I do not want to take it one more time because I might fail it this time. So I'm hoping for the best, hoping that they can pull it up and give me like some kind of option to do like little payments. And then I could take those other 2 classes that I actually need to graduate, and I can get up out to school, man, and I'll be happy. Then I could, you know, go to grad school and get my master's and my med, man, in psychology, and I'll be happy, man. I'll be set for life. So, yeah, another good thing that happened today was, you know, when I was registering, I registered kind of late, you know, my idiotic fault, but registered late. It was one course that I needed that I couldn't get, and it was Geography 102. Now, luckily, I put Geography 101 just for a filler, which I don't need, but I just took it anyway. And that professor happens to be the same professor that does 102, a class before mine. So I asked him, could I get it? He said, sure, it might be full, but you could do it. But you have to talk to the dean. So I talked to the dean of Geography. He said I couldn't do it. I had to hope that someone dropped the class in order to register for it. Luckily for me, somebody dropped the class, so now I picked up the class, man. So, you know, a lot worked out for me today, and I got to see some fine women. But anyway, man, this is your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, I'm Michael Jordan of Gaming. And I'm going to be out of here, man. Alright, I'm gone. Bye!